That's right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. We're excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasun said YouTube page. You already know what it is. We don't need no hype. The resume speaks for itself. The link is right there in the video description, right over there in the chat room. All you had to do is click that link. You'll get a video introduction to the memberships, what they entail. You see one that you like, you should join today. If not, we still appreciate you over here at the Sarasun Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts and hoodies, tank tops. We got the town still saying hoodies. Tank tops for the kings, the queens, and the babies. We got the children's t-shirts also. 25% off selected products. That's right. African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. We got you, family. Get on over there. Check us out. kingseti.com. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 1,000 video presentations on African history, heritage, spirituality, mental warfare, presented by yours truly. So you know it's fire. You see what I'm saying? Developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. The complete General Sarasun Seti website. Get your behind in class today. Is no other platform that has that much power. You feel me? Believe it or not. That's right. Seti popping on Patreon. I don't even know why I bring it up, man. I got to bring it up. I got to bring it up. I can't do y'all like that. Yeah, I got to bring it up. Yeah, I got to. What I'm talking about. Man, I got some fire coming tomorrow on Patreon. This right here is just a preview. We're gonna get on old Clarence Thomas. We got to do him now. We got to put the work in. See, I knew something was up with him. Yeah, I knew something was up with him. Yeah, and so tomorrow is most definitely going down on Patreon. We got a 4-part series. I got some in-depth receipts. Tonight is just gonna be a teaser for y'all. That's right, it's gonna be a teaser. You see Clarence Thomas's secret connection to the Jesuits. I got all the receipts. That's part 1. And then we coming in with Clarence Thomas's secret connection to the Bohemian Grove. See? Yeah, I knew something was up with him. Yeah, and then part 4. Matter of fact, wait a minute. This is Skull and Bones. This is Skull and Bones. Yeah, this Skull and Bones right here. Yeah, Skull and Bones. Got the receipts. And then we got Clarence Thomas's secret connection to the Bohemian Grove. And then part 4, Clarence Thomas's secret connection with a Nazi sympathizer. We're going to get all off into this. So, yeah, I already knew something was up with him. So you should when I say I got the receipts, I got the receipts. So I want you in the house tomorrow. I want you become a patron, get access to this information so you can see that I've always been telling you anyway, but since you need extra truth and extra proof, we done brought that. Okay, make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. All right. Yeah. Now let's deal with this. Now, you know, usually, because I've been studying for a long time, you see, and, it's like, when you start to see the breadcrumbs, you're almost expecting, you understand what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay. Yeah, you're messing with the Jesuits. I see that. Yeah, you went to school with the Jesuits. I know how the Jesuits get down. They demand loyalty. You see, they demand loyalty. No matter whatever other institutions you engage yourself in, they expect you to put the Jesuits first and foremost. They believe that. You see, they don't give a goddamn if you go into government. They don't give a goddamn if you go into the university. They don't give a goddamn what establishment in society you engage in. They expect loyalty. You see? And so, understandably, you see, the Jesuits, as many people have recorded, you see, such as Madame Blavatsky, that most secret orders are, dumbed down versions of the Jesuits or a lesser connection to the Jesuits. Okay? A lesser connection to the Jesuits. And so, we had to see if that's true. We had to follow the trail. And so, in my mind, because I told y'all, yesterday I didn't know, because, but when I say, wait a minute, when I seen some, I say, oh, I got to go and follow these trails. And I be goddamn, while I was doing, you got some Jesuits on, you say, okay, not a problem. They hear, or they listening, okay, not a problem. Nah, okay. And so we understand, because this is in their motto, loyalty. And most trained students who graduate from Jesuit institutions, I don't care how long ago it was, they always espouse how that education influenced them down to the very day. You see, such as Fauci. Yeah, he comes out. Nah, we must state this, whether they want to believe it or not. You see, because we got your track record. The Inquisition. Yeah, we know what you're about. That ain't godly at all. So when we want to know what the Jesuits, and you understand what I'm saying, and that very man, but they were a part of I believe the Dominicans may have been a part of that too. You see, nevertheless, y'all all run together, birds of a feather flock together. You see, and so now looking at the pandemic, you see, and you look at the heads that were in charge of that. Damn near all of them were Jesuits or Jesuit trained. And you affiliate. You fall in line. Yes, you do. You fall in line. So when you look at who was running it, Fauci, Biden is a Catholic. He's not a Jesuit, but his connections with Jesuits. O'Donovan, what's his name? O'Donovan, I believe his name was, that was the president. Yeah, the president of Georgetown. He most definitely, Biden was most definitely connected to O'Donovan, so was Gates, who pushing vaccine. Yeah, pushing vaccine. And so Gates was also affiliated with O'Donovan, right there, Georgetown, Jesuit. You see? And so, again, let's go over what the Jesuits are. They are a military order, whether they carry firearms or not. You see, they move more in a subversive manner. You see, which we've documented that over 85 nations have kicked them out. We got the dates for subversive activity. That's what they were kicked out for. That's documented. You see? And so, they like moles. They like spies, where they will morph into a Christian. They will a Protestant. They'll morph into a Muslim. They'll morph into a Democrat, a Republican. They'll morph into anything at the order of their superior or the general himself. You see, they'll spend a lifetime. They will, without hesitation. If that means they have to lay in that position for the rest of their life, they'll do it without hesitation. You see, so you got to, that's why they're very successful in what they do, because when they train that individual, you see, it's almost like as if they got them for life. As if they got them for life. And they can plant these individuals in all institutions and organizations. Okay? And so when the Protestants came to be strong in gathering converts into Protestantism became the number one enemy of Catholicism. Yes, it did. And so, they were very harsh on the Protestants. We got the documentation. You understand the torture that went on. You see? And we are clear about the Catholic Church's hand in slavery. So you're all over the place. So we don't want no wings to come out your back. You understand what I'm saying? And we don't want no wings to come out your back because you ain't got none. Okay? And so anybody that's affiliated with the Jesuit, automatically, you see, you somehow you are conforming to the Jesuit understanding, way of life, Catholicism, which is headed by the Pope. We're not no fool. Okay? Any institution gonna do that. They're gonna want the people in whom they, who they engage with to conform to their organization. Why not? Who wouldn't? That's loyalty. You say loyalty, that's what it is. It's loyalty. You see, you want loyalty, but you can only serve two masters. One master. You can't serve two masters. So when you asking for loyalty, if a individual has been trained by you and they in another organization, then you can't be loyal to two masters. You can only be loyal to one master. You see? You can only be loyal to one master. And that master, they expect, in most instances, the head superior, I believe it's the superior general of the Jesuits, which is the head. Okay? Which is the head. Now, it's very, the documents state that Clarence Thomas, along with Fauci, Even Donald Trump got 2 years. But it seems that, Clarence Thomas and Fauci, they've been going to Jesuit school, Catholic school. I had to run Clarence Thomas's record. I know that he went to Jesuit college. He transferred as a sophomore. Okay, he transferred as a sophomore, so he did 3 years. But I see that he's Catholic. Okay, because I seen that he was going to other seminaries, and and very well may have went to Catholic high school also. Okay, Jesuit is something different, but it's still in the scope of Catholicism. You see, and so once I seen that, understanding what I've read about the Jesuit, I say, oh, because they thirst for conquest. I say, damn, they thirst for conquest. And when I didn't even know that he was connected, because I would have added him to the Jesuit presentation long time ago. But it seemed like they just popping up everywhere. Nah, you see, I seen that, I saw that, you had Fauci, you had Biden was a Catholic, Jesuit affiliate, go to Jesuit Catholic church. First mass of his administration was at a Jesuit church. You see, he was sworn in on a Jesuit Bible. So he's affiliated. That says something. And you were sworn in. Was he sworn in by old Donovan? I believe he was. Or was he? I don't think he could swear me. I think that I had to check to see if he was sworn in. Yeah. But see, and so I say, you know what? A lot of times you have to take things for face value. You see, when people say, well, they connected, that these secret societies are connected. And so when I say, okay, let me check. Because I'm seeing some. I say, okay, he's not only is he's in a fraternity now. He's in a fraternity. That's a deeper understanding. He's in the honor society. He's in the Jesuit fraternity. He's in the honor society. He's going in deeper. He's going in deeper. That's another stage of indoctrination. Because if you're in the honor society, they expecting even more of you. Not less, more. Okay? They're expecting more. And so when I see that fraternity, that's another aspect. Jesuit, then I see the fraternity. I say, oh, yeah. Okay? Red flags, 2 red flags, go up. Yeah. Trump went to Fordham. He was in there 2 years. He was in there. That's all they need. 2 years. He's good. He's been implanted. Okay, believe that. You see, now I say, you know what? Let me see. I didn't even know it. I say, you know what? Because the next thing that made me think was who nominated him. Yeah, they got the picture. If you got but see, that's coming on the Patreon. See, that coming on the Patreon. I got to get the family that. You see what I'm saying? If you're a member, I might get, I'll give you access to it. If you're a member here on my Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Now, if you want to go get your research and do your research, you can do that. But you want the interpretation from the general, you got to You know what I'm saying? Because this is information that's stepping up in stages. You see, but I got you. I got him. When I said yesterday, I said, oh, he was nominated by Bush. And then when I looked and seen that he got his law degree from Yale, my first thought, I'm saying, I don't think you can pledge twice. I don't know. Maybe you can. Maybe I think you can. I think you can be in two fraternities. So my first thinking was like, what was he in the skulls? You know, for a minute I thought maybe he had been initiated by the skulls and bones. I said, well, you know, let me check. You know, but I didn't really, you know, I haven't really zoomed in at Yale. It's not as much, but it doesn't say that he pledged. Yeah. It doesn't say that you know, that he pledged. So I don't know. I don't think he was a skull and bone. But soon as I understood the skull and bones, the first thing I thought, I said, wait a minute. I wonder if this nigga went to Bohemian Grove, you know, because you know, he's affiliated because they pushing him. They push him, man. And his connections, and I'm gonna tell you, family, every one of them, I went back and it was like the breadcrumbs was right there. I say, oh yeah, this nigga all the way affiliated. He's all the way affiliated. This nigga is Illuminati. That's facts. Ain't no getting around that. He's all the way plugged in. He didn't went up different steps. He didn't went through different portals, man, to get there. So yes, he's at the Grove. He was at the Grove. And you know, and so I'm still chasing the skull and bones aspect, but he's affiliated. Don't mean he have to be initiated. He is most definitely affiliated. So I see right here, he's in the Jesuit. He's been trained by the Jesuits. He's an honor society. He's in the fraternity, honor society of the Jesuit. You see, and you know who was in the same fraternity with him, you know, in that particular, and I'm gonna run that down with a Sigma something new, whatever it was. Harrison Ford, yeah, was one of the pledges into his fraternity. You see, and so I say, okay, so he Jesuit, he in the honor society, fraternity of the Jesuits. Now I see that Bush Sr. nominated him. Okay, skull and bones. And if you're there tomorrow, I'm gonna run this down because all them damn Bushes was skull and bones. They like 3 generations. You see, I don't know how many of the other brothers was skull and bones. I know George Bush Jr. that was the president after, after when he came in after what, Clinton? Yeah, he came in after Clinton, I believe. You see, all of them was skull and bones. Okay, all of them was skull and bones. And so I say, well, what is it? What is it that, they trying to push? Okay, what is it that they trying to push? Because if they gonna nominate you, they got their hand in your back. That man ain't gonna put you up there. He got his hand in your back. It's something that you understand what I'm saying? That it's a reason why they nominating him. Okay, and so when I seen that, I say, hey, this man is affiliated. Let me see if he in this. Now, I seen that he went to the Bohemian Grove. How many times he went, I don't know. But it's quite obvious that he went to the Bohemian Grove because we got the receipts. Now this guy, because y'all see that he's been, you know, in the news lately, you know, because they didn't caught him, you know, where this billionaire guy, what is his name? Damn it, I got it in. I'm not going to bring it up right now. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, this guy, he's a billionaire. What is this man's name? It'll come to me. But anyway, that guy who he been getting money from, they say he been financing his lifestyle, all type of trips and shit, this, that, and a billionaire. The guy father, do understand this. The guy's father, the billionaire who been funding Clarence Thomas, his father at one time was considered the largest landowner in the United States. A private landowner. I think, no, not Jeff Bezos, not him. No, he got, this guy is, what's this guy's name? Let me see. Harlan Crow. That's his name. Harlan Crow. That's his name. Harlan Crow. And so obviously his father was, I guess before his death, considered to be the largest landowner in the United States. Okay? But not only that, what tripped me out, I say, let me look into him. Yeah. I say, let me look into this guy, Harlan Crow. And when I dug into him, I'm gonna trace him too. I'm gonna see, because he the one that took his ass to Bohemian Grove. He took him to Bohemian Grove. And we already know how they get you rubbing elbows with the elite of the world. Elite of the world. Yeah. The elite of the world. All these, and man, they all in there, man. All Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah. Sodom and Gomorrah in there. Drag, all type of crazy shit going on. All the presidents, they got a list of all the presidents, senators, prime ministers from all over the world that didn't visit this damn place. So to get in here, you see, and to be able to rub elbows. He's a Supreme Court justice. So, I mean, that means something, to be in there to rub elbows. So I say, okay, how, for him to have that kind of power, I got to see what he about. I'm trying to see. Yeah, he got him a sugar daddy. He got him. Yeah, that's, you hear? He ain't kicking down them dollars for nothing. Shit. Yeah, he want more than motherfucker to pass some laws and shit. That motherfucker. Yeah, that motherfucker, he ain't just passing no laws and shit. You feel me? It ain't that many laws in the world. Goddamn shit. But anyway, I say, let me look this man up and see what this man is about. And I'm still tracking him. By tomorrow, I'm gonna be to track him. But the one thing that I did find out was he's a Nazi sympathizer. Okay, he is a Nazi sympathizer because he's a billionaire. He's a billionaire, and they say he got all kind of memorabilia. You see what I'm saying? From from Germany. And we talking about shit with Adolf Hitler's initials on it. He got a Mein Kampf. that's been personally signed by Hitler. So you got you got people that actually, he got all type of, artifacts. And so I guess a organization was invited to his house. They went for some other artifacts to see, that he had like some early American artifacts. And by chance, they seen that he had Nazi memorabilia. I don't think he wanted them to have seen that, but they saw it. You see what I'm saying? They saw it and they took pictures of it and everything. And so he's a Nazi symbol. They say he got all type of, Nazi memorabilia. And the crazy thing about it, he ain't, he got shit with Adolf Hitler's initials. He got Lenin, you know what I'm saying, from Germany with Adolf Hitler's initials on. He got, teapots and all type of shit with AH on it. Adolf Hitler. Yeah, he got that kind of shit. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm thinking to myself, and they say out in his like his garden, the motherfucker got he got all type of statues of tyrants and shit, all in his goddamn garden and shit. You see what I'm saying? So that just, that let me know, yeah. But what brought me to, another like epiphany, like, because the Bushes were also Nazi sympathizers. Yeah, they were also Nazi sympathizers. Prescott Bush, who is the father of George Bush Sr., grandfather of George Bush Jr., he was in, I don't know if he was indicted or whatever. Yeah. But he was in charge of a bank, owned a bank, however. And they was funneling money from these Germans, these Nazis over here. They had businesses and shit. And so they end up seizing all the assets of that bank until the war was over with. Now they say that that the charges were thrown out, that there was no funneling, but they came to understand that the German guy, he did own the bank. He owned the bank. It was his bank. You see, so they was funneling money, man. They was the Bushes is goddamn Nazi sympathizers. So I'm thinking to myself, I say, man, listen. So I'm chasing them because they might, because I'm thinking, and believe it or not, and I'm gonna get on that, and I'm gonna tell y'all this because y'all know I know, because my mind has been studying a long time, because I believe the Skull and Bones was modeled after the Thule Society, which came out of Germany. That's only being pulled up right now because I'm thinking. But I do believe in the Thule Society was a secret society that came out of Germany. Now, come watch me chase them now. Watch me chase them. Now, we're going to see. If it's true, then the reality is that this is much deeper than what we think. You see what I'm saying? It's much deeper than these guys is coming, from Germany and Europe, got their hand all the way, but they got these front organizations, like the Skull and Bones, You see what I'm saying? Where they reaching through all these houses. You see that hand is coming from a long distance, reaching through all these houses, controlling the government, the Supreme Court, the Congress, the president, and everybody in this society that's in any form of power. Family, I want y'all to let me get it up here. If you're late, let me get you up here. Because it's going down tomorrow. We got Clarence Thomas' secret connection with a Nazi sympathizer. You know I'm coming. This gonna be powerful, family. We got Clarence Thomas's secret connection to the Bohemian Grove. We got Clarence Thomas' secret connection to the Skull and Bones. And we got his secret connection to the Jesuits. I'm going to pull out all, and I'm going to connect these dots. And by tomorrow, I'm going to have the connection to the Thule Society. Just that quick. And piece them up. And if I'm a lie, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I already got them. You see what I'm saying? I already got them. You see, but I want y'all in the house, family. I want y'all in the house. Become a patron today. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. We ain't done tonight. Coming right black. This is General Sarah Soon-Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.